Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to more From the Depths. So, last time we smashed a small village. Given who we're finding, I don't feel bad about this at all.
Receiving. Moving now.
And we're about to go and take on another little enemy force.
Listening.
Sky rays floating above whatever this is. I was a little bit worried that might be the White Flare's home base. I was thinking that was a little bit of a weak showing from them if that was, but no, it was not. Just seems to have been a random town of this. It's a flayed monastery. We've seen these before. Shouldn't take too much to put these down. Yeah, full volley to the face. They're tough. Not tough enough to withstand too many of those. Congregation is probably wondering what's going on at this point. Yeah, we got them. As an old comedy skit put it, it's got spikes on it. Are we the baddies? Or, words to that effect at any rate. But certainly not in that order. Where's that construction airship? Did it arrive yet? I'm pretty sure it did. Where did we send it? We didn't lose it in the fight, did we? No, it's there. Okay. We've got deliverance. Tell you what,
Moving out.
we can fly. Let's go overland and see what's over here.
Moving out.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Gorgon. Dissector, Dark Hammer. Tell you what,
Moving out.
let's make a surprise attack on their base. Let's see if we can just cut them off at the head, ironically enough, considering we're fighting the Gorgon. I guess the game lets us do this. Let's give it a try. But I don't mind letting it spawn whatever it wants to spawn. Let's join the fight. Gorgon, the Dark Hammer. I feel like we should have these two join. It feels, A, like it would be a very weak effort from them, and B, that it might feel a little cheaty if we don't at least spawn the ships nearby, but the game has let us do this, so it should be paused. Where are we? Right. Let's take a look at what we're looking at here. Well, there's a volcano with a slightly interesting looking texture on the side of it. That's kind of cool. Oh, is that an oil rig? Hang on, let's have a look from here first. Let's have a look at their ships. No, we'll go from this way that way, actually, because we're closer. So this is a munitions factory? Tithe hold. Okay. He appears to be slightly missing his head there. Then I'm guessing this is their gatherer, and judging by those blades, I'm guessing there might well be harpoons somewhere to pull you in towards it. It's also got directly vertical facing pack cannons. Okay. So their base looks like, I was about to say it looks like miniguns. I'm not seeing them. Is this a huge sweeping blade? Is that the idea? Yeah, there's loads of things on this that look like guns. Ah, they hadn't loaded in. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense now. This might be a bit nastier. We've got to focus their main base. Got this little thing. Oh, that's a Dark Hammer. This is a Dissector. Looks like a single powerful railgun. And over here we have whatever this was. Deliverance. Oh! Okay, you know what? That's quite a good pun. Deliverance, literal cargo ship. See what you did there, devs? Right. Target that, please.
Engaging now.
Okay, we're taking slightly heavier return fire, but most of it missed that. But yes, I did mention the drills on that one, yeah. I do believe some of their buildings literally have harpoons on them that try to drag your craft into them, or at least used to. Whether they still do or not, I do not know. I've not really taken a look at the fortifications in a long time. We're going to take some hits here, but it looks like it's going to be mostly to the rear fin. Let's throw our course off a bit, but we're okay. There is damage being sustained. I believe damage is being done as well. That big explosion has? Couldn't tell you. Oh, one of their turrets just popped off. Or not the turret, the actual roof itself. Interesting. They are focusing fire as intended, which is good.
Engaging now.
One of them is not firing its laser. Is it damaged? I'm not sure. It's like a bunch of vultures circling their prey. These flies of mine. Not sure what they're targeting there, though. Or what those missiles are targeting, for that matter. Oh, is that like a pop-up style sea skimmer missile? I know you can change their flight path a bit. I guess that's what they're doing there. Another roof just popped. Ooh. Low health. Wow, a very weak showing from the White Scars. I think we've got them. They barely lasted, what, 3 episodes? Wow, okay. So either the Sky Rays are stronger than they look, or... Actually, we didn't really struggle that much in general against their forces. They do have twice the volume of us, even if one of them's a cargo ship. Like, yeah, okay. Cool. Maybe maybe it's just the shields we need then, because that's one of the main differences with the Sky Rays to the battleship. They have shields. Maybe that's all we need. Maybe we just need to get shields up and working on it, and that'll bring its firepower and durability. Well, not its firepower, but it'll bring its durability up to match. It might be all it needs. Okay, yeah, White Flare's headquarters destroyed. We'll finish off everything else now. Oh, is that one going into the water over there? Wait, no, it can't be because we're not over there. That's the, Did the Deliverance just flip? How did you do this? I appreciate that your faction's home base just went up in smoke, but how did you manage this? What? What? How did they... It's got big propellers, and I noticed those are slightly red. I missed that little detail. I wonder if they've been running people over with this thing, but... Yeah, that didn't take much. It flipped itself over. I don't even think we needed to finish it off. Practically a mercy kill at that point. Wow, okay. If that kills the White Scars, I guess they're just out. That took almost nothing, and the Sky Rays are... Yeah, one's hurt, but... The rest are okay. We've maybe made a better design than I realised with these. We're taking some damage. Something's still... Yeah, they're just out. The corruption, delusions, and psychosis of the fanatical white flayers has been put to an end. Worship of the flayed god can only be found in darkened corners, hiding from the light. Never again will this evil cult of lunatics bring fear and suffering to the people of High Lorham. To many here you're a liberator, bringing freedom of religious diversity to the masses. But to others that worship the flayed god, you are nothing but the demon that destroyed a thriving culture. Well, your thriving culture included... You know, a lot of human sacrifice, so I'm not going to feel too bad about that. Right, yeah, we need to land grab now, basically. It's time to hold territory. Because I'd like to hold the whole of High Lorham if I can manage it. I guess potentially we could get a new helicopter in. Help speed that up a bit. Yeah, you, gather it. I'm going to have you build a couple of, we'll build a couple of helicopters. We'll build a couple of, I don't know if I saved the new design or not, but we'll add it to them. We'll build a couple of, fly traps with the new missiles. Mind you, are they a bit cheesy with the EMP? I don't know. We'll take the EMP out. We'll swap that for maybe fragments. Because, again, I'm not keen on EMP. It feels like it's a bit of a trivializer, I guess. So the game's balance isn't really that well built to deal with it, I guess. Frag warhead, frag warhead, frag warhead. Radar seeker, short range thruster. Put a quarter-second delay on it as well. Or 0.2, I guess. Oh, right, yeah, there we want fin and fuel tank. Short range thruster. Fin. Fuel tank and radar seeker. We'll say this is the flight right. Okay. Let's have it build another one. And we'll split them up into 2 different fleets and we'll use those to... Or maybe 3. Yeah, we'll have 3. We'll split them up into different fleets and send them off to go capture. Build nice and quickly, these as well. Which is nice. Quite a lot. Yeah, we've got like 500,000 resources nearby. Not really hurting for resources. We're doing quite well on that front. Come on. Okay, we're done. And we'll build the last one off screen. So, flytrap. Split into 2 fleet. Flytrap. Split into 2 fleet. Flytrap. Split into 2 fleet. But do keep building it.
Listening.
So, flytrap 1.
Moving out.
Go up to there.
Listening.
Flytrap 2. So if you move out to, I don't know, here? Yeah.
Moving out.
We ought to be sitting on there, ready to capture it at the moment
Listening.
it becomes available.
Listening.
Flytrap 3. You can start,
Moving
again,
out.
making sure we have a way to reach the volcano. I want to capture it. I want a volcano base. It sounds fun. Right.
Listening.
The radar balloon's actually still moving towards
Listening.
that. The sifter is capturing, but we'll send it over to build a gatherer at the IORC caverns. Oh, great pools of oil. No one knows why so much can be found here, but the right tool can be sucked up with ease. Yep, we'll go over there then. We'll have that happily.
Listening. Listening.
Yeah, so we'll also have to pick our next foe again, because wow, that was a awful showing from the White Scars. That was terrible. We might even fight the Onyx Watch. I think really they're probably our best bet to fight. But yeah, that was dreadful effort from them. They did almost nothing. They sent the strongest fight they had was that first ship they sent against us. Nothing else really, or one of the first ships they sent up against us. Nothing else really stood up too well. So to gather it, we'll actually pull out a game and let that one build, because that one might take a little bit. We'll allow it to spawn in and move into place though. Okay, so in fleet.
Listening.
Yeah, just make sure it moves into the correct location. Mind you, we could tell it to do that out again, but yeah, gather it.
Listening. Moving out.
Yeah, take that. Okay,
Listening.
construction sifter. I'm kind of already capturing at max speed, except whatever's not capturing here for some reason.
Listening. Listening.
Yeah, it's capturing, I was going to say.
Moving out.
Main fleet's going to have to stop there, because they actually can't go any further. We'll have them move up to here.
Moving now.
I don't know what foe... I don't think any foes should be attacking us at the moment, because they're all dead, but... we might have to get some more radar balloons as well. Yeah! Wow, I genuinely was not really expecting that to be so easy. And again, we'll go with it. The game let us do it. It's like, oh, you can just fly over land and just smack the headquarters, and it's like, oh yeah, that works. I guess that's the equivalent of a surgical strike in this game. Just nipped in and cut their legs out from under them. Right, we'll sweat their legs out from under them. Right, okay, capturing.
Listening. Listening.
Oh, the other thing we should have you do is get us a radar balloon up there. We need to see what's going on around here. It's number like 3, isn't it? Yeah. So it's not very far down the list. Put into his own fleet. Hello. No. I tried to click on the radar balloon. Thank you.
Moving out.
It's another land grab and we'd barely finished the last one.
Moving out. Listening. Moving out. Receiving.
Oh, actually,
Now.
our other main surface fleet can capture that. That's where the battleship is at the moment. Try and not lose track of that. Even if it's a faulty prototype, it is still an expensive prototype.
Listening. Moving out.
Oh, the flytrap is slow. Wow, I thought it was quicker than that. So I built 3 of them. Wow, okay. They're not terrible, but they're not quick at all. Oh, this is just because they're out of materials?
Listening.
No, that makes no difference at all. Is this our theme? I just realised, like, this music's playing. We're not at war with anybody. Is this, like, the player theme? It's kind of cool, if that's how they do it. Because every time we've been at war with someone else, we've ended up with, like, a different, like,
Listening.
campaign screen theme.
Moving out.
Yeah, we'll grab the... Oh yeah, what have we got for resource gathering points? The Vorpalism Mist. Swirling dark cloud that hovers just over this small bay. Eerie shrieks similar to various owls come from the winds here. Almost as an omen to the demise of anyone who tests the fog waters. Timberleaf surface is razor blades of stone that are heavy with high quality metal ores. Ships seeking to mine these ores are often blinded and find their graves as the hulls of ships are torn open by these deadly stones. Okay. So you can mine them, but it's scary. I'd say mine with a submarine. Mine from below the water where it's already, like, relatively calm in theory.
Listening. Moving out. Receiving. Moving now.
Doing quite well in territory, though. We've kind of got the whole bottom edge of the map, and we're starting to sweep up the sides as well. I think the Grey Talons are next to us, though, and I don't want to fight them next, because
Moving out.
while the White Scars were surprising... White Scars?
Moving now.
The White Scars. Yes, we're playing a Warhammer game now, folks. The White Flayers were surprisingly underwhelming in some ways. I know that the Grey Talons actually can back it up. I know they have some nasty ships.
Receiving.
Submersible fleet. I might just leave that there for now. Oh, yeah, that was the other one. The... Well, not the High Peninsula, although we should grab that. Construction air fleet's in a bit of a weird spot. Where's the repair awesomeness? We're not in that much of a hurry. Where is he?
Listening. Listening.
I actually have no idea.
Listening.
That's fine, we can build a new one. We've got it saved. Or another construction sifter. Now we'll do the repair awesomeness. And we'll send that over there to go and build whatever it was I was going to be doing, which I cannot remember. To build a gatherer. That's it. Yeah, I believe it's been mentioned as well that we could potentially do a cargo fleet at some point. A cargo ship to, like, run stuff around. Which you certainly could. Although I haven't really found we needed to worry too much. Resources have been less of an issue than I thought. That may change quite quickly with the later factions. Because while we've defeated these factions, like, I guess harder designs without too much difficulty, from the testing with the Steel Striders, especially that whale shark, they're quite nasty, and I'm not quite sure how well we're going to be able to deal with those. That pack cannon is a bit of a monster, so that's going to be interesting. Right. I won't worry about building the 2 patrol ships to go with it. We'll just send this off. If you go to the High Lorham,
Moving now.
to this day, lava still flows from this active volcanic system. Yep, I think I can see why. The lava solidifies into the islands you see around you. In this particular area, unusually high amounts of rare resources have been deposited on the ocean floor in these rock-hard lava tubes. Mining it is slow and difficult, but profitable in the long run. And the last one is just High Lorham, which has no description despite being a faction headquarters. Go figure, I guess.
Receiving.
Right, the main surface fleet, let's get them around somewhere useful. Let's get around to here.
Moving now.
So thinking it might well be the Onyx Watch. They should at least put up a good fight in terms of durability. I think.
Listening. Moving out. Receiving. Listening. Moving out.
Sure, we're going to be able to see much of that, but send them that way regardless.
Listening.
Alright, we captured High Lorham.
Moving out. Receiving.
You guys can stay where you are now, because I don't know what's up there.
Listening.
You can whiz over there and grab that. Yeah, I think we'll, at the very least for this episode, choose who we're fighting next. I think we'll probably end up fighting the Onyx Watch, which I kind of don't want to do. They saved us early on, but
Listening.
against the Lightning Hoods, but we're going to have to fight them again eventually.
Listening. Moving out. Listening.
Right, now let's grab that weird Spooky Cloud Harbour. Spooky Cloud Blade Harbour, we'll call it.
Moving out.
Silly name, but
Receiving.
hey ho. Yeah, now where's the construction sifter? We could do with some kind of fleet browser. If there is one and I'm missing it, let me know, but... Okay. Fighting the Onyx Watch actually costs us things. Unless we go to war with the Steel Striders as well. Fight the Onyx Watch and the Twin Guard at once. It gets 3 million. Great Hounds and the Twin Guard. Oh, to fight them, to fight the Onyx Watch, the Steel Striders, and the Scarlet Dawn, which, to be fair, 2 of those should never reach us. Although the Scarlet Dawn are potentially very mobile. We have had a quite easy time of it so far. We could potentially, I think, take on 2 at once. What's watching the Twin Guard? Is what I'm feeling, just because the resources are a lot better. Why does it cost us things for that? Is that... I don't know, actually. Great Hand of the Twin Guard against the Onyx Watch, so Scarlet Dawn. 3.5 million. Fight 3, including the Scarlet Dawn, who are very nasty. Tell you what, we'll take on the Onyx Watch and the Twin Guard. We're going to fight 2 at once because it's a much better resource gain. I think it's actually... And I think we'll be okay. So this is going to be interesting. But yes, so we're now at war with our neighbours. So what I think it will do... From, I think, this gatherer... This gatherer will... Oh. First need to spawn in.
Listening.
Let's try a bit more of a surface fleet against it, right? So here's what I'm thinking. Because they're using very much surface-mounted vessels. So in theory, we don't have some of the same issues that we had with our other fleets against them. So what I'm thinking is, actually set up 3 docking ports, and we build 3 ships at once. If we go 100%, 50, 100%, and I'm thinking, let's try another battleship, because our other one will take a bit of time to get into the fight. Run a battleship, which is in the wrong folder, and we'll run 2 hatchets, and we'll try a heavy surface fleet against the Onyx Watch, try and fight them with the same sort of, same rough sort of tactics that they like to use. We'll maybe make a nice big, what do you call it, time lapse while we do this. Getting them all at once. Okay, that should be good. And time lapse. Potentially realize that people are trying to talk to you and you've built them too close. I think what we'll actually do is we'll call the episode here. It was a little early, but we'll call it here. I'll sort this stuff out. We'll get these built off screen. And I'll catch back up with you guys when we're ready to go. Oh, they're upside down. They're building upside down. I see what's gone wrong here. Yeah, so we'll build these off screen. And yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the next episode with the Surface Fleet. Although the next episode, of course, will be Elden Ring. But yes, hopefully you guys have all enjoyed this. I am, again, a little surprised how easy the white flare's down. I thought we'd get a little more out of them, but oh well, I guess. But yeah, see you guys all next time. Goodbye.